We've come from a direction of narrow bandwidth, dial-up connection, mobile data. We're heading towards a world of lots of bandwidth, always on, everything digitized, everything available, and everything mobile. That's a very different world. When you look at all of the premier products from the software companies, they're gradually being outflanked and outperformed by open source. Things that are either free or such low cost that you don't even blink about buying them. You're not talking about $500 for a package, you're talking about $10 or $20. Different kind of world. A lot of what has cost us thousands of dollars to do is going to cost us a few cents to do. So the big issues really turn around who owns, who's responsible for, who do you go to when things go wrong. The reality is increasingly people are going to get self-sufficient. They're going to look after themselves. And the ideal business model for the bank is for them to live in the customer's pocket, to find out what their problems are, and then come up with solutions that solve those problems. They can no longer be totally observational at a distance, be reactive, and be an old style service provider. They've got to be much more proactive and be with the customer and feel the heat. So I look at this and I think that the question the bank should be asking is, where does death come from? How are they going to die? And in all forms of life, death always comes from a direction that you're not looking at, a time that's really inconvenient, and usually by a mechanism you didn't anticipate. And what intrigues me is, will we in this next round of the Web 2 as it is very often called, see new forms of services and banking that are actually provided by other than banking institutions, that are much more machine based.